You're back. So how did it go?
What this one does.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado.
Interesting.
Never. She's a sharp one.
Personal atmosphere,
Overcoming her
oxygen
scrutiny
pure and
is no
clean, brought
small
forth to
matter.
breathe deep and
Did you
counteract
discover anything
harmful
worth reporting yet?
carbon dioxide.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy? Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I
think
want a
there's
new
no
ship.
record because
I
Gal
want a
Bank is
new ship.
hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
I have something I need to discuss with you. Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed, because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder,
The dare.
I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
The dare.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced. Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Word is the fleet has you chasing ghosts.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Do that.
Lift off when you are, Captain.
Tadi. What? What?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gaul Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Man, I got a piss.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of them.
Trident must have spent a fortune.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
I
Pleased to
certainly
make your
hope they
acquaintance.
decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Even if I was offered the award, I wouldn't take it. Can you imagine the security nightmare I'd have to deal with? No, thank you. Donations to the Society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. That's all then?
I've done this particular
Okay.
cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe. I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh? Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark. The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit? Nice to have met you.
That view is absolutely
Yeah,
spectacular.
can we do this later? I'm busy.
Here for business?
So,
Or
what
pleasure?
brings you aboard? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him
mission
to
are you on?
attend society functions. Haven't we already talked about
Are you
this?
still doing that space pirate one?
It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award. When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk. Don't forget to donate to the cause. An open bar would have been nice.
The Society chair has really outdone
Hello,
herself.
are you a member of... Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month.
That one Vanguard mission, did you choose to kill the space guys or what?
Sorry. What brings you aboard?
What'd you do? Dr. Percival?
Here for business?
Percival.
Pleasure.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
I'm talking about the one where you... Remember the one where you, like, you talk to the guy in the
Tried
bar,
the
the guy with the eye
canopies?
patch, and then he
Horrid.
gives you, like, oh,
Positively horrid.
you can just sneak
I
in and
certainly hope
figure
they
his
decide
debt.
to hold
Or
all
that
these
one guy's like,
amateur
hey,
society
you.
events aboard
Nice.
the Starlight.
I
Talk
don't
to
know
him, he's like, you
why
can go kill the
Larry's
space
attending
pirates
this
or whatever,
event.
and they'll...
He could care less about any planet.
At the outpost, and
alone
after
the
that, I
Earth.
can show you how to,
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee
make
this
this
year. The
certain
way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you
mineral.
think it was her own child. I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits
Wow,
and I
man.
hit the gold tier. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Hello.
Nothing
Are
but the
you,
best for the Society, huh?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Nice to have met you.
Here for business or pleasure?
Bitch
He's
said
been
this
spending
place
a
ain't
lot
for the
of
likes
time
of
with
you, and I
Claudia
just domed her.
Swift. Quality time.
Oh
If
god,
you
I'm
catch my meaning.
fucking 38. What the hell are you doing
Certain
here?
His wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you think it was her own child.
Move out of the way, bitch.
Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. Don't forget to donate to the cause. The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
An open bar would have been
I
nice.
don't have a lot of time for
Trident's
idle
gouging
nonsense.
us for every credit we
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better
Yeah,
be
would you
important.
rather let Ryan put his weeby in your mouth, or
What the hell?
or Mario?
Probably in a few
none
days.
of those.
I don't want the award transfer to actually
have to
occur
choose.
until we're safely in orbit at our destination.
I put a bullet in
Of
my
course, if I
Dab.
keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Ryan would easily choose. I'll tell you that.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted
I said
with
Ryan
the
would
transfer
easily
of the
choose. I'll
award
tell you
for
that.
the last 7 of its
What'd he
9
choose?
years. Why do you ask?
I don't know. I'm just saying he would choose to suck wiener. You can get him to suck dick for $5, I bet.
In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know
Have you paid
that
him,
the award
Jarrett?
is locked inside the master
Ryan.
safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more
Gotta get to it,
important
Jarrett.
things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Oh shit. This grenade just thrown at me. No. Fuck,
I
dude.
have about 1,000 things to deal with, and you're not one of them.
Hell's a Kodama?
Goodbye.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us. If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy.
Excited for Vegas, Jarrett?
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems,
So,
I think people wouldn't
they're
waste
like,
money on these
well, Ryan's like, oh,
pretentious luxuries.
he's like, well, hopefully we don't have any nightclubs or anything to go to, because then Jarrett won't be able to get on them. I'm like, I'm not gonna go if you can't go. So anything that we go to that you can't go, I won't go. I mean, there's a pool and everything, so pool table, all that. So there's shit to do. But Vegas, that's practically like
briefly myself.
you could go
I can
so
assure
many
you that
places
it's
in
quite
Vegas.
lovely.
There's so much shit to do. Like I don't know why I would even go to a
The item
nightclub,
is
which sounds
locked
fucking
inside of our
stupid.
safe, which can only be accessed
But
by
like,
presenting an appropriate
dude, just
claim
walking the
ID.
strip, you see the
Is there
craziest shit
anything
ever,
else I
bro.
can assist you with
These
today?
guys literally just handing out cards to you with like full naked women on it. They're called escorts.
Well,
So
if
you
you
can call
change
their
your
number and
mind,
they'll come to your
I'll be
room and have
here.
sex with you.
Have a wonderful trip.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
Just found naked, Jared.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
The weapon upgrading was a lot better in this game.
I haven't agreed to anything yet. You don't know what you're talking about. I appreciate your interest, but I'm forbidden to disclose any personal information. It's not about money, it's about my career. I get fired from Trident, that's it for me. Back to scrubbing tables at the Terra Brew. No problem. Is there anything else I can help you with today? An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Have a safe journey.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. Who? Look, can you just cut to the chase already? What's this about? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? Yeah, sure you are. And I'm the Princess of Jemison. You want to try any more bullshit? I'd love to see that man suffer. It's the right thing to do, but it could ruin the rest of my life. You know what? Forget it. The price of doing business by slinging mud is way too steep. What else you got? You're not very bright, are you? I'm a grade C3 exec at Galbank. That means my credentials get me into 2 places, the front door and the ladies' room. If that's all you really want, you're certainly welcome to them. You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
So,
hello. You here for the charity event? Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
The society chair.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Get back to it.
Yeah, what is it? It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled systems. Bye for now.
So, what brings you aboard?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
There's some heavy security protecting this area.
This area is
but
off
judging
limits
from
to
the fact
passengers.
that this is the
Wait
life
a
support
second.
control,
You're Captain
it certainly makes
Rokov's guest,
sense.
right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions. Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop
Hell
you
yeah,
from
baby.
staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
All passengers, may I have your
Dude, this
attention?
AK sounds sick.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, dude, every kind of persuaded, I just get it wrong.
Fuck
It
up.
appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's
It
gone.
can be difficult. It can be difficult.
state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12.
I was wondering
What
if
a
you were the cause
ridiculous
of the
waste of
ship-wide
space.
emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her
Jesus,
finger.
dog.
Apparently, she was wrong. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together,
this
you'll
mission
be
is
able
gonna
to
make me
nail his
broke,
ass to
bruh.
the wall. He'll do
Which one?
whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Roski. Larry.
You better tell Dombrowski
Larry.
to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
There's that pirate one still.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain
Is it the one where you're on the ship and you're trying to...
emergency. Please report to your cabins in an
Okay.
orderly fashion.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Excuse me. Would you mind telling me exactly what the hell you're doing in my cabin?
I'm flying.
It was supposed to be in a few days. I didn't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. But now that this foolish emergency has been declared, who knows if it will ever be held at all? Ugh, such an inconvenience. Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. This little emergency we're having is clearly nothing but a drill. Am I hearing you correctly?
May I have your attention, please?
You should mind your manners.
Has declared a
Imagine pushing your way into my cabin uninvited and issuing such demands.
fashion and remain there until you receive.
And why, in goodness name, would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? No, I can't. Sorry. Maybe so. Sorry, but I can't. Ugh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you anything. Captain Rokov will be hearing about this intrusion. I can promise you that.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is...
Excuse me. Would you mind telling me exactly what the hell you're doing in my cabin? Am I hearing you correctly? You should mind your manners. Imagine pushing your way into my cabin uninvited and issuing such demands. And why, in goodness name, would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I wish I could, but if anybody found out I told you... Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it might be okay. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Damn.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Damn, that... Ah. Give me that.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous
I was
waste
wondering
of
if you were the
space.
cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande, and even if I suddenly Claudia said that. That means I'd love to see the... At least I walk away with... Here. Just remember...
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Because if you don't
Please
kill him,
report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Jared, did you say I want credits, mounds of them?
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned.
Remember when where you bring that slate to that guy?
Just remember
Just
to
clear the
tell
debt
that
for that
how
guy?
much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me?
No, fuck, I could have done that and just snuck around and opened that shit.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
2100, Jarrett. Get me
Anyway, I
nut
suppose
for that
there's
shit.
nothing
2100.
stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
It's not, bro.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.